Hey, this is Dave. I just wanted to do a review of this guitar. This is an Epiphone inspired by Gibson 12-string Hummingbird. And this is brand new. I think it came out in 2020. And I wanted to record a quick video review of this guitar because I didn't see a lot of video reviews online and thought I would share a few things. This is brand new. Came with all this great stuff. It's hang tags and owner's manual and instructions and a poster of Epiphone guitars, Epiphone sticker, all that kind of stuff. So it came with all the goodies. Let me just play a little bit and then I'll get into the details. Just thought you might want to hear it first. A little bit of this. So that should give you a sense of what this guitar sounds like. Let me just walk through some of the features that you could probably read about online, honestly, a bunch of this. But, all solid woods, spruce top, mahogany back and sides, crazy nice. I really like this satin finish, kind of a vintagey satin finish, cherry burst, looks fantastic. Laurel is the name of the wood of the bridge and the fretboard. I've never had a guitar with laurel before, but it's kind of a medium chocolate brown, kind of an open grain wood, but looks really nice. This particular one has a lot of, I don't think you can totally see it, but there's a lot of flame in it. There you go. A lot of flame in the wood, which is really pretty. Inlays are great. It's got this pearl parallelogram inlays, bone nut and saddle, Gibson headstock shape, which is kind of nice with a really nice pearl looking Epiphone logo, Grover tuners. Just a couple of things that I wanted to mention because this wouldn't get picked up in the specs, but just fit and finish on this guitar is really great. All the binding and everything looks really super high end and nice. Really pleased with that. I forgot to mention it does have a Fishman pickup with volume and tone controls in the sound hole. A couple of things I wanted to mention that I had noticed when I picked it up that if you haven't seen it in person, you may not know. One is this pick guard that has the Hummingbird on it, which is totally awesome. On a real Gibson, this would be engraved with like paint in the engraving, so that to bring out the photo of the image of the Hummingbird. This is actually looks like it's printed on underneath somehow, maybe. And this is kind of this clear plastic with the tortoise underneath. This does not look bad. I just wanted to point it out. This actually looks really, really nice. And, the way that they did it looks really sharp. Just wanted to mention that. And the same thing about the truss rod cover here. It says Hummingbird. Normally that would be engraved. It's just printed on top. But again, looks sharp. Nothing really wrong with that. Couple of things I noticed is that the nut, when I first tuned it up, it was really kind of grabby. You know what I mean? Like if you're tuning and it would kind of ping, ping, ping. you know, as it kind of like caught and released on the nut. I just loosened the strings and put some graphite lubricant. It's just like graphite powder that you can get at the hardware store. You could also get a little razor blade and like scratch a pencil lead and put it down in there. It just creates a lot less friction, and that fixed it up. You know, tuners work smoothly now. And I guess the other thing too is that this saddle is intonated, so that means that like this is not a straight line. There's like different places where the strings rest. When I got it, the really highest, the topmost string here on the bass side, the octave E string was kind of in a weird spot. So I had to loosen the strings and kind of make sure that they were sitting on the right spots here in the saddle. Really minor stuff. The only other thing that I'll point out is like, I feel like that they could have done a little bit more even job on the nut slots here. Seems like that the bass, the lower E string here is a little too shallow. Could be a little deeper, and it kind of pulls that note a tiny bit sharp, especially in the first and second. But action on this is kind of fantastic, incredibly playable. I mean, this is, you know, barring an F chord right here, which is sometimes tricky, no problems. And so I just find it to be incredibly playable, really even, you know, way up the neck. Notes ring out, no dead spots, no, you know, weird high frets, no buzzing. Came right out of the box like that. The only other thing is like this intonated saddle. That's the other thing I'll mention is that this saddle is kind of intonated for a 6-string, which is fine, which means like the main pair of the two, you know, the pair of strings, the main string, the lower strings, will be in, you know, play in tune really well up the neck. But as you go up the neck, the pairs will get slightly out of tune, especially on this G. That gets slightly out of tune with each other. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It might bother me more than some people, but it's kind of what a 12-string does, right? It's kind of that shimmer, that chorusy sound. That's from these notes being slightly out of tune with one another. So that's about it. I mean, that's the whole review. So hopefully you enjoy this. I just wanted to do it because I didn't see a lot of information online. All right, so that's a little bit about this guitar if you're looking for one. Good luck out there, everybody.